Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Rockets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Wallace. Mirotic out there with Aguirre. Then there's Dragic, and it's Iverson in at the 2.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Frazier. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Dragic, following the score by Walt Frazier. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot will not go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Pass to Mirotic. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Here are the Lakers. Frazier outside. From the line, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And here are the Rockets now. Iverson outside. The Rockets with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wallace against Plumlee. Back to Frazier. Plumlee with the screen. Off the pick. Walt Frazier once again. Frazier's got 6. Frazier's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Wallace the screen. Iverson against Jordan. Shoots the 3. And Allen Iverson with the 3.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Los Angeles. Leading by 3. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. I asked him what he was going to emphasize to his team, and he told me it all comes down to wanting it more. Both of our teams came in and took away 2 games from the other. This series is going to be a tooth-and-nail fight, and whoever wants it more is going to take it. Let's see exactly how much they want it, gentlemen.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Iguodala in for Kersey. And then for Houston, Boris Diaw's checked in for Mirotic. C.J. Miles comes in for Aguirre. And Smith subbed in for Goran Dragic. Here's Iverson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Iverson's got 5.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Frazier against Smith. The shot by Frazier, no good. Rockets trail by 3. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Iverson. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim. Unabated in stride.
Here's Frazier. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Boozer comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Butler in for Michael Jordan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wallace the screen. Iverson outside. Here's Miles. Boozer with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Butler kicks to Frazier. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. The pretty passing of Walt Frazier on display. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Here is Miles. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Iguodala with it. Now Smith defending. A shot by Varejao. Wide open. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Rockets trail by 6. Iverson outside. Diaw the screen. The drive by Iverson. Diaw dishes to Smith. Inside. Stolen by Varejao. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Come on with it.
All right, Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Kersey is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Jordan. And it's Frazier in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Dragic with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Mirotic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Mirotic has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. Bosh, a screen on Dragic. From 17 feet out. No good off the front iron. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Smith. Outside Dragic. Back to Smith. Kersey grabs the board. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. All sorts of time. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by Kersey. Frazier's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
There's the dish to Smith. There's the triple. Smith missing again.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the Rockets making a change here. Askew's checked in. Back to Diaw. And Mirotic kicks to Diaw. Good.
Morris Diaw.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Now let's get it all in perspective. All y'all enjoy me the song, y'all can step me. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Been a whole lot of
Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud.
Allen Iverson is checked in for Askew.
All right, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise, fans.
It's tipped, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
On defense, the Rockets, 8-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
LA ball.
Puts it up off the inbound, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Diaw, the screen. Dragic, the pass to Iverson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Rockets trail by 10. Dragic kicks to Iverson. stolen by Bosch. Frazier against Iverson. Frazier outside. And there's the pass to Jordan. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. The drive by Iverson. It's stolen by Frazier. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kersey. It's blocked. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Varejao comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Iguodala in for Jerome Kersey. Bosch dishes to Varejao. Good. Varejao's got his first points of the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Boozer, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. Wallace is checked in for Houston. C.J. Miles comes in for Aguirre. Rockets trail by 12. Iverson outside. Rockets the pass to Wallace. The shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. It's deflected. Here's Iverson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And it's 7 points for Iverson. Lakers leading by 10. And here's Frazier. 12 points for him. Varejao, and stolen by Mirotic. It's 2-on-1. Ball going up court. Miles, that's good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Frazier with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Free throw line jump shot. A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Mirotic. And Miles kicks to Dragic. Wallace dishes to Iverson. Mirotic the screen. Clock at 4. The drive by Iverson. And it's Houston with another.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Frazier, and it's sent back by Wallace. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A floater. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Passes to Jordan. He feeds it to Varejao. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Iverson. Rebound the Lakers.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers on top, up 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals.
You look at what Frazier has done so far. He has 14 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Lakers leading by 10. And so in the game for the Rockets. Dragic is out there with Iverson. Then there's Aguirre. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. And it's Wallace in at the 5, roaming the paint. Iverson against Jordan. Mirotic has a wide open look. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Mirotic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Houston. There's the pick. Frazier left side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 8. Dragic kicks to Iverson. The shot from 20 feet away. But he gets it back. Second chance shot. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Frazier against Iverson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Smith checked in for Houston. He kicks to Dragic. Wallace with a screen for Dragic. Offline with his 3.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Sinks the triple. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we've seen so far from Walt Frazier.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Houston making a switch. Askew's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Smith penetrating.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustment.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Jordan the screen, off the screen, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Down low, and that one is hammered home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And Mirotic kicks to Iverson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Mirotic, a screen on Jordan. Mirotic has the open look. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 13. And another basket for the Lakers.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Smith kicks to Iverson. Baseline J on the way, and he knocks down the jumper. Iverson's got 13.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
No good from Jordan. Rockets trail by 12. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Releases from 15, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Bosch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Some changes for the Lakers. Anderson Varejao checked in for Plumlee. Rasul Butler comes in for Jerome Kersey. And it's Iguodala in for Jordan. And then for Houston, Boris Diaz checked in for Mirotic. And it's C.J. Miles in for Allen Iverson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Dishes it to Wallace. The shot is off. Lakers leading by 14. Frazier kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Bosch. Shoots from 14. And again, the Lakers no good. Miles the pass to Askew. Takes it off the glass. Askew's got his first bucket of the night.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Bosch, a screen on Smith. Frazier kicks to Bosch. He used that pick to perfection. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Diaw against Bosch. It's tipped. Here's Smith. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Varejao.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Boozer, he's checked in for the Lakers. Aguaya's checked in for Houston. Dragic comes in for Askew. A shot by Frazier, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Aguaya, good.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Lakers leading by 10. Now Frazier, he's got 18. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good, Frazier.
Walt Frazier taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Houston with it. Dragic dishes to Wallace. Iguodala against Smith. Fires the three. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dragic.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Rockets trail by 11. We've got Kersey. Michael Jordan is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Boozer in at the 4 slot. That's the Laker 5. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Here's Dragic. The feed to Mirotic. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Iverson. Drops one in from the wings. Iverson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I...
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Aguirre, good.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Iguodala kicks to Jordan. Inside. Plumlee, no luck. And they're on the break. Here's Dragic. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bosh is checked in. Iguodala kicks to Jordan. Rockets with the rebound. Mirotic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
LA ball.
Lakers leading by 6. Iguodala outside. They set the screen. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Mirotic. Can't hit. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here's Bosh. Banked in off the glass. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Dragic kicks to Iverson. To the wing right side. From deep. Aguirre, good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Iguodala. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Iverson up top. He's covered by Iguodala. Aguirre kicks to Mirotic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kersey's got his third rebound tonight. Iguodala, the pass to Plumlee. Feeds to Bosch. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a great game for Bosch in this one. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Frazier, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Iverson against Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kicks to Frazier. Uncovered. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Frazier's got 22 points. Rockets trail by 10. Dragic dishes to Iverson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good. Iverson. Smith checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Iverson. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Jordan. Pass to Bosch. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Bosch has got 5 points now in the quarter. Iverson kicks to Smith. Back to Iverson. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. A 3 ball. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Iverson. Iverson's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Lakers on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The drive by Jordan. Bosch against Mirotic. Left side Bosch. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Lakers on D. They lead by 7. Smith on the wing. Frazier covering. Jordan against Iverson. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. 6 points for Smith.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Frazier outside. From the baseline. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Houston's ball. Trailing by 5. Iverson kicks to Mirotic. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Plumlee with the screen. Bosch passes to Plumlee.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Smith outside. Right between the eyes.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Now here's Frazier. Inside, here's Plumlee. Money!
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Iverson outside. To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, Jordan presents your player of the game.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music. Yeah, we take